Muscle Building Series, Muscle Mastery, unleashing maximum gains with the ultimate keto diet, so you don't stay a small fry. The keto diet, one of the more popular diets, is very low in carbs and high in fats. People use it for weight loss and is linked to various health benefits. Some people used to think it was impossible to build muscle on keto or other low-carb diets. This is because these diets limit carbs, which trigger insulin release, an important hormone for muscle growth. But is it true that low-carb diets stop muscle growth? Well, this video will be your guide on how to build muscle while on a keto diet. But before we start, we need to know what exactly is a keto diet. The ketogenic keto diet is a way of eating that's very low in carbs and high in fats. It works by making your body switch from using carbs as its main fuel to using fat, a process known as ketosis. In ketosis, your body uses fat to create ketone bodies for energy instead of relying on carbs, which it normally prefers. To enter ketosis, most people need to eat fewer than 50 grams of carbs per day and get most of their calories from fats and some from protein. It usually takes a few days to a week to get into ketosis with this low-carb approach. Many people use the keto diet for weight loss because it can help shed pounds and reduce appetite. Besides weight loss, the keto diet has other benefits. It's been used to help manage epilepsy, control blood sugar levels, and may lower the risk of certain chronic diseases like Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, and some cancers. Well, how can we build muscle and get huge? Research indicates that building muscle is possible on the keto diet. For instance, a study with college-aged men compared a typical Western diet to the keto diet for muscle gain, strength, and performance. The results showed that both diets were equally effective. Other studies have also found that keto can provide similar strength and performance improvements as a high-carb diet, while helping with fat loss. However, if you're new to keto, you might initially experience a temporary decrease in strength and performance. This happens as your body adjusts to using ketones for fuel. To build muscle effectively, you need to eat more calories than your body burns, maintenance calories. The exact number of calories depends on factors like your weight, height, lifestyle, gender, and activity level. First, find your maintenance calories. You can do this by regularly weighing yourself and tracking your food intake using a calorie tracking app. If your weight stays the same, that's roughly your maintenance calories. Or you can use an online calculator. When building muscle, it's suggested to increase your calorie intake by 15% above your maintenance calories. For example, if your maintenance calories are 2,000 per day, aim for 2,300 calories per day to build muscle. As you gain muscle, adjust your calorie intake about once a month to match your changing weight. It's recommended not to gain more than 0.25 to 0.5% of your body weight per week to avoid excessive fat gain. Getting enough protein is crucial for building muscles. Protein is like the building blocks for your muscles, so you need to eat more protein than your body naturally breaks down when you're trying to build muscle. Most studies recommend eating about 0.7 to 0.9 grams of protein for every pound of your body weight, or 1.6 to 2 grams per kilogram if you want to build muscle. Some keto dieters worry about having too much protein because it might trigger a process called gluconeogenesis, where protein is turned into sugar, potentially disrupting ketone production. However, research has shown that you can safely consume about 1 gram of protein for every pound of your body weight, or 2.1 grams per kilogram, and still stay in ketosis. Normally, when you're building muscle, you eat a lot of carbs, but if you're following a keto diet to stay in ketosis, you have to limit your carb intake. To reach and maintain ketosis, most people should eat less than 50 grams of carbs per day, although the exact amount varies from person to person. You might discover that timing your carb intake around your workout helps, especially if you feel it affects your performance. This is called a targeted keto diet, where you eat your daily carbs specifically around your workouts to enhance exercise performance. If you're having trouble with your workouts on keto, you can try this approach. Otherwise, you can have your carbs whenever it's most convenient for you. Keeping an eye on your fat intake is crucial when you're on the keto diet. In ketosis, your body primarily uses fat for energy because you're cutting back on carbs. After accounting for the protein and carbs you need, the rest of your diet should come from fat. Protein and carbs offer 4 calories per gram, but fat provides 9 calories per gram. To figure out your daily fat needs, subtract your protein and carb calories from your total daily calorie requirement, as calculated earlier, and then divide that final number by 9. Are you having fun yet? For instance, if a 155-pound, 70-kilogram person on a 2,300-calorie muscle-building diet requires 110 grams of protein and 50 grams of carbs, the remaining 1,660 calories should come from the 185 grams of fat. These guidelines align with the typical keto recommendation of fat making up about 70 to 75% of your daily calories. Whew! Nothing like some muscle math for ya! There are some other factors to consider as well. In addition to your diet, there are other things to think about when you want to build muscle while following the keto diet. It's not just about what you eat. You also need to do resistance training. This means doing exercises like lifting weights or doing strength-focused workouts to get stronger and build muscle. Studies have shown that working out with resistance at least twice a week is better for building muscle than doing it only once a week. Some good exercises to include in your weekly routine are squats, bench presses, pull-ups, and push-ups. If you're new to the gym, it might be helpful to hire a personal trainer who can teach you the right techniques and reduce your chances of getting hurt. Supplements can also be useful, although they're not necessary. If you're having trouble getting enough protein in your diet, you can use protein powder supplements like whey, casein, pea, or hemp protein. But be aware that many protein powders have carbs in them, so you'll need to count those carbs in your daily keto limit to stay in ketosis. Another supplement to consider is creatine monohydrate. Research shows that it can improve your performance at the gym, leading to more muscle growth. It's also important to remember that your body may lose some essential minerals like sodium, potassium, and magnesium on the keto diet. To keep those levels in check, you should eat foods rich in these minerals like leafy greens, nuts, seeds, and avocados. If needed, you can take a mineral supplement,